Hey there, fellow gamers. Owners here with another episode of Let's Learn Dyson Sphere Program. And look, I mean, there's no denying it. We are very close to the end. We have 2,000 universe matrices to go. We did set this up, but if we go into research, that's not really what I wanted to see. Where's our production of science cubes, matrices? Gosh, a filter would be truly lovely on this, wouldn't it? Here we go. All right. So we can see we are making 52 a minute, which is, I guess, aligned with our Antimatter. So we can boost out. I mean, this is it. This is what we're going to do. Oh, look at this, just constant stream of sales getting shot. Not to be used. Most of it to go into the swarm. If we're being perfectly honest, but here we are. Let's head back. Let's head back to the old stomping ground, and we're just going to boost this science. We're gonna finish this episode. That is my goal. Without speeding up time. Finish this episode without speeding up time. The goal. Can we do that just by increasing our production of? Not of antimatter, of universe matrices, because I think we've got enough antimatter production. We'll see how we go. We definitely have enough science cubes because we pretty much backed up 4,000 of all the cubes there. Green may be an issue. We'll see how we go. But all those things come together, and we'll get our mission goal. I know we didn't complete our Dyson sphere, which may annoy some people. But I think just for the sake of completing a Dyson sphere, I'm probably happy to say that that's the kind of thing that's for want of a better term, in the bag at this point. We don't really have to do much to increase that. All right, look at that. We're actually we're in a pretty good spot. So we do basically have enough cubes available. We've probably got more over here as well. Yeah. So we've got all the cubes we need. And we're only using kind of half of these. So I think the obvious thing to do here is grab some research matrices, which should be built over here somewhere, if I'm remembering correctly. There we go. Grab a stack of them. And then just rejig this somehow. Because the problem is, I don't know if we can output this far away. Can we output this far away? Well, we certainly can't. We certainly cannot. So what I'm going to do... Yeah, okay, I've got this. We've got this, guys. Don't worry. Let's get you doing... this to here, and then up like that. Yeah. Oh, we've got power issues here. Let's go as high as we can. There we go. And then increase you out to here, and out to here. So this should give us 100 a minute. If 50 a minute was what we were getting before, we'll do the math. As you can see, we've got a good backlog actually. I mean, yeah, we've got enough antimatter. All right, so you go in there, you go in there. You go in there. We get you out there, you out there. You run down over to here. And why not? We'll run you around the back there and into there. All right. Universe matrices away. And let's see if we get this. If this one goes too far, of course, we can just pop another one over there. So. Let's bring up our sort of 10 minutes. Let's go 1 minute now. 22 a minute. That's disappointing. Our consumption is not changing. We'll need to let that sit for a minute. Okay, if we were to say it was 50 a minute production before, and now it's 100 a minute, that is 20 minutes. Okay, easy peasy. And yeah, we've got pretty good going. Insufficient power supply though is causing us problems. It's causing us problems. Now we could do some antimatter fuel rods for a mini sun. I mean, it's worth investigating. But hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? The problem actually is no Deuteron fuel rods. They're all being sent. They're all being sent to other planets. Yeah, look at that. Got 100 in transit. Local supply. Where else are these being used? I'm not sure. But we should at least see some coming out here now. There we go. All right. So yeah, I think with the antimatter we have, we might as well investigate antimatter fuel rods. So they require these antimatter fuel rods. Yeah. We should be able to do this pretty easily. Where is our antimatter production? It is over here, because this is where we're going to have a bunch of hydrogen as well as. No, actually, we're using the hydrogen somewhere. Look how much antimatter we have, by the way. Okay, if I want to make antimatter fuel rods, all we're going to need is a few of these. They take 20 seconds to make. Okay. Let's get you away from there and pop you over here. There we go. All right. 700 of that. It's fine. So we need to do a few of these, making the Annihilation spheres. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 10. All right. And I'll do another row on the other side. So you're making Annihilation spheres. You are making Annihilation spheres, which is CPUs and that. Real simple. No. We need CPUs. We need these. There we go. And we're making Annihilation spheres. Probably don't need too much of those. Demand. Apparently we do need some of these for you, which is okay. We'll sort that out. Odds on their object. Give me that. Where's that corner piece? There it is. There. Yeah. Our power, of course, is. That's the wrong. There's definitely the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, now we're very slowly charging this because power issues are of a concern. Alright. Now, antimatter can't be burnt directly, can it? No, it can't. That's right. So we may not meet our goal only because our power supply is at risk here. And I just realised what I should be doing here. Although we'll leave that for now. What I should be doing is just making more Deuteron fuel rods. That is clearly the right call. Just to get over this hump. Lay foundation. Yes. Do we have enough? No, we don't. All right. Let's come over here then. And we'll make some more fuel rods over here. Alright, so you need not this, and not this. We're gonna make Deuteron fuel rods. You need titanium alloy. You need deuterium, and you need supermagnetic rings. Alright. Let's get a little bit of that, get a little bit of that. local demand, local demand, local demand. Okay. I'm wondering if this is actually the problem, is we don't have any Deuteron. Well, the real check for that is if we do this, and then let's pop that one there, and then we'll get a long distance. Oh, look at that, long distance. I know now we're requesting it. All right, that's great. And then this is making those. So let's get our assemblers going. And look at that. Why do I always pick the place that I don't want to actually build it on? 1, 2. There we go. All right. Let's get. There's 10. There's 10 to start with. Let's look at that. All right. You are making fuel rods. We need deuterium on the inside, and then it doesn't matter about the rest of it. Alright. Belts. Deuterium on the inside. And then the other things on the outside. Gosh. Of course that's in the wrong spot. Although we don't actually need it. Alright. There we go, and then in you go with I said, sir. In you go. Okay. So lack of power, of course. There's no power. This is, man, we're actually in a bit of a spiral here. You need 20 in 12 seconds. So yeah, well, it's probably not a need for that, but we'll do it anyway. And then you go in there, and you go out there. Get a few more of these. Alright, did I miss one? I did miss one. Okay, and you still don't have power. Oh man. Scrambling even at the end of the game. Alright, let's get you built to there. And okay, so why is this not powered? This is powered, it's just that our satisfaction is very, very low. So we are making them, it is just incredibly slow. So one thing I can do is kind of force install these here. Just by doing this, just to get us over this hump. And hopefully this will be enough to power all these and get them going. See how we go. It's definitely looking like a bit of a struggle. Surprised at how many they're really taking. This is a sign that our Deuteron fuel rod production is too slow. That's for sure. Alright. Death spiral averted, I would say. Death spiral averted. But let's just ramp up our production as much as we can. And we'll have to set this to local demand. I can't believe we used all 600 of these and it's still thirsty. Alright. Let's set this to, instead of supply, you are actually now demanding. Even know where that's coming from. 100% drone load, yeah. Alright. I'd say we didn't set 100% drone load at our production over here. Would be my guess. Yeah. Of course we didn't. Alright, there we go. So now this is working. Still insufficient power supply. I guess because our science is running, it all makes sense now. Because our science is running full ball again. Here we are. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, so let's copy this without the connectors, and have another line coming up here like that. Alright. And start you back here. Now we probably do need that stack inserter to get the amount of Y. We did cross over the line. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, let's do this without those. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but here we are. So you here need that, and that, and that. Now can I copy that weird angle? Like, surprisingly I can. Alright, alright. Are we operating? No, we're not operating. Because I don't have any super magnetic rings. Oh yeah, okay. I see what I did wrong here. Let's get rid of the sorters on this side. We forgot to bring in the super magnetic rings on here. All right. Close that, and then have an output coming out here. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're back in the game. There and there. Let's copy you as far as you'll let me, and then do that. Copy you to there, and like that. There we go. Okay. And power. Just didn't quite make it, hey? There we go. Pop those ones in. Sure. Why not? This should now be giving us a little bit more power. And hopefully we're seeing not that. That is not what we want to see. We can't shut this off. We can't shut this off though. Because if we shut this off, the other planets stop, and they're also doing stuff, doing lots of stuff. All right, where's all our hydrogen going? Because we could always go back to the old thermals, the old thermal power plants. Maybe not. I mean, the other issue is we're making all of these graviton lenses. And these are using like 1 billion power as well. Maybe we just stop this. So we decided we weren't really using the graviton lenses. Just give me everything, please. And belts. If I disconnect that, these will stop working. Eventually, and our power will dissipate. You know what? Let's just rip them out. That's the quick way to do it. And we'll get that goes in there. That goes in there. We're actually didn't realize we were using deuterium for these. Anyway, and I know that we probably keep that. That's fine. All right, that's going to be some level of our power recovered. In fact, we are kind of almost back to full power. These guys are just very slow, aren't they? Insufficient power. So now I can't even copy this because I did it in such an annoying place. All right. We're at 20 minutes. We're definitely not making this episode, are we? It's okay. It's okay. This just gives us one more. Gives us one more. Where is our setup for land bits? Is that you? It is you. All right. 5,000 is probably too much. All right. Let's clear you away. Let's get you covered off, and let's just make this one a little bit better. A little bit better. All right. Can I fit one in here somewhere? I honestly don't even really care exactly where it is. And now I can copy this though, and paste this here. We'll paste it there. And that is a complete setup of this with these requests are correct. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So this needs to be Deuteron. This is, yeah, that, sure. Still got the filters from before, I guess. That goes to there, and then that one goes into there. All right, and now we can do something a little bit nicer here. Copy that, cross like that. Get our supermagnetic rings. Yep, on that line. There we go, and then you come all the way up here and go in there. All right, all right. This time we're a little bit nicer. All right. Give me that. Although we do appear to have a problem with our something. Deuteron? That's right. Now remember, we had to give you some of these and power you up. Power you up, and then you will request it once you get enough charge. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. You out of deuterium as well? Wow, we're It does look like we're out of deuterium. Okay, there is the root cause of our problems. Let's get this fully done up. So we now have 40 of these, which is going to be making about 4 a second, which should be a fair chunk of power. Does look like we do also need these power poles just for the complete coverage. So where is our deuterium production? It's around here somewhere. Our fractionator setups. Fractionators. There it is, okay. What's going on here? Is it a case of we have too much hydrogen? No. Not too much hydrogen. We just need more of them, I guess. Do I have any on me? No, it's 60 on me, alright. Did I make a blueprint for fractionators? Accumulators, smelting. No. I mean, that's fine. All we'll do is copy this. I do not want to copy that. Alright, copy that. And just paste it over here where we can fit it. There. Don't give me that. Come on. I think I totally stuffed that up with where I placed that first one. But that's okay. That is okay. Alright. So this in is hydrogen. This is hydrogen. Which way is that moving? Yeah, it is moving that way. Okay, it's great. I'm going to have to put in a splitter here, which does that. There we go. And goes like that. Beautiful. And then you come down like that. And you go in like that. Alright, that'll do it. We just need to get some power to this whole arrangement. Yeah. Alright. There. Let's not get too carried away. There, and there. Oops, that one is not in the right spot. Okay. Now, where else can we fit one of these around here? Probably over here. If we just pop down a bit of this, might be able to fit 2 in here if I'm careful about it. That's titanium. We probably want to keep that. Actually, you know what? I guess we can fit a couple here. That's too close. There. And that's going to be all that we actually have the... That is actually not where I want to put that. It was facing the wrong way. It was facing the wrong way. Alright. There we go. So now... Too close. Bang. Alright. This is... What are you doing? You're doing the really slow production. It's too far, too far. I'm going to get these out because they are sucking a lot of power and not providing as much as our fractionators, which means that we then have this line here coming into there, and this line here coming into there. Of course, we have a lot of this stuff that is now floating around here. My bad, my bad. What do we get? We got a bunch of this, and yeah, our deuterium is now coming in. Okay. We could put more orbital collectors up as well. We have had a lot of orbital collectors in our inventory for a long time, and that is one thing for sure. What else did I pick up? What were the green things? I guess fuel rods? Did I pick up Deuteron fuel rods? What is this actually making? I thought this was making Deuteron. Yeah, it is. I must have already put them away. Alright. Or I'm just not seeing them. I've got a bad case of inventory blindness. It's hereditary. Alright. There we go. Get you going. Can I fit another one in the middle there? I probably could. Probably could. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. That would actually ruin this whole thing. From there to there, and from there to there, and from there to there. There we go. All right, our deuterium is it's kind of keeping up. We've got some coming in from our remote locations, which is good. Local supply. We've got stuff going out. All right, how is our power situation now? We're just just getting up there. And actually, look at this. Oh my goodness, 29.42. All that worrying about our power situation, and I mean, I won't say it was for nothing, but let's head on over to our lab and see if we can catch the tail end of our mission goal. Here we are. All right, last few white sciences ticking through, and 3, 2, 1. Huzzah! Well, that is. I don't know what it's like on there, but that was very loud.
Builder of great civilizations. The primary mission of the Dyson Sphere program has been successfully completed with your efforts. The energy you provided is bound to make the homeland develop with high speed, and your figure will imprint with every step forward. This cluster has been activated. To remember your achievements, people light up a star in the Milky Way star map. Yes, it will always record your contribution to the forthcoming third-level civilization. Now please rest a while, and then embark on the journey of the Sea of Stars again.
There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, disappear. Left click. No, it's just going to go. Well, I mean, there we have it. The official mission goal has been completed. All of our techs are researched, of course, except for the upcoming. We've got a bunch of upgrades. The infinite upgrades here. Actually, that does. Oh yeah, that is an infinite upgrade. Didn't see the infinity signal on it. Maybe that is just the max level for that one. Oh, look at that. We had other things. Anyway, everything has come together, and we have completed our Dyson Sphere. Now, let's have a look. If we zoom out to the Milky Way, do we appear with our minute levels of production from our tiny little Dyson Sphere up there with the big boys? Let's see if we can actually assume it tells us which ones we are. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, that is 410,000 Dyson Spheres. Onerous, there we are. Alright, who's some big clusters. Does it say what our cluster number is? Probably somewhere. Oh, there we go. If anyone wants to 2 engineers. Someone else is on our cluster already. If anyone wants to join in the cluster, there it is, 746201557-64-A10. All right, I'm very happy with that. It's a great game. Will I do another run of this? Maybe in the future if there's some updates. There's certainly a lot of things I would do very differently knowing what I know now, but the whole thing was a learning curve. I really enjoyed learning the game. I hope you enjoyed watching me learn the game and making mistakes along the way, because that is part of the learning process. But we got there in the end. Our Dyson Sphere we can't even see from here. But our Dyson Sphere, actually, we can. That's right. Remember, we can see it if we zoom in. If we zoom in over here, view it over here. Yeah. We can see the Dyson Sphere in its partially completed glory. I don't know. What do you reckon that is? Maybe it's not a quarter. It's like a sixth, or even less, maybe an eighth complete. There's a lot of time. We've got a heap of sails available. The problem is, it's just the time for the sails to get in. Clearly a problem with the size of the sphere, or just it just takes longer. But you know, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Love to hear your thoughts on below. I'm pretty keen to get into Factory Town next, so we'll see that one. Whether I start that before Christmas or after Christmas, we'll see. This will get us through to a couple weeks before Christmas, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do a roundup, like a roundup kind of video in the future. Hang around. I hope you enjoyed watching me struggle through this and getting to the end. Look, I'm almost speechless. I actually have that great feeling of achievement which you get from a really fun game and completing it. So I'm not going to say too much more, other than, of course, thank you to my amazing patrons. Your support throughout this whole series and all my series, it does mean a lot to me. It keeps me motivated to keep going. If you've watched this whole series and you want to support the channel, of course, you can do so monetarily with the links down below. But also, if you've watched this whole series and you're not subscribed, by all means, please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying it and want to see more content, because that does help me as a creator. Also, thumbs up, leave some comments, interaction. All these things help me as a creator grow my channel, which I'm not in it for the money, because at my point, the money is very, very little. But I do want to keep doing this, and the more the algorithm, the old YouTube algorithm, likes my content, the more it gets to other people, and the more motivated I get to do more of these things. So, all that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this series, Dyson Sphere. Let's learn Dyson Sphere program. I feel like we've learnt certainly enough to get to the end, clearly, and along the way, maybe I'll do another episode where I talk about all the things that I would do differently, more efficient kind of setups that we could do. But for now, I just don't have the headspace for it. I'm on a high for finishing the game, and once that crashes, I'll probably take a few days break and just relax. So, after all that ranting and raving, if you're still here, congratulations, you made it to the end of not just the end of the video, but the complete end of the series. And I'll catch you next time.